Hello, my fellow adventurers! This is Mloentje. Welcome back to Throne and Liberty. Yeah, I got my fancy hat on with my propeller on top, guys, that I got from the previous quest. And, well, it didn't fit with my outfit, so I had to change my outfit. We're not here to talk about my outfits. We are here to talk about an update that came along, guys. It is part of the raids, or, well, the events leading to the new raid, right? Like in the past month, we've seen a lot of new events popping up. Some were really nice, as the event that we have right now, that is actually with the vendor and is working with the traces of chaos and of course the food that we can create. We've also seen the event for the fortune stones, which not a lot of people liked because there is no real way to check your progress if you are using your Solent. Right now, we do have a new event, and it comes with a couple nice things. And we are here in the guild hall for one of the, well, I wouldn't say nicest things, but it's definitely really cool, right? We've seen it before. Queen Bellander. Right now, for 2 weeks straight and 2 times a week, we can actually summon Tevent. So normally you can summon 7 bosses, as your guild can summon 7 bosses. Right now you can summon 7 bosses and 2 Tevents. Now, of course, the Tevents have the really nice rewards behind it. Of course, the nebula items that can drop from it, guys. So, Restraint of the Glacial Queen, Girdle of the Tree, and Strength can drop from these. We've got a couple, I've got Lotus Gloves and the pants that people use for their setup. Like a lot of goodies that we saw with the, I just said it, like the Worm Queen? I forgot her name already. I just said it. Can't remember it already. But yeah, a lot of goodies in here. What we do not see in the reward pool, guys, is the earrings. So the new earrings that come into the game are not in here. We do see, of course, the Tevent weapons, the Tevent Arc Wailing. We see the Warblade. We see the Fangs, and then the Tevent Grasp of Withering, right? That is in here. So yeah, definitely a really nice addition. Again, being able to get some nice goodies. It will always drop a tier 2 armor, a tier 2 accessory, a non-boss Nebula Island accessory, and it may drop arch-boss weapons, or the Tevent weapons that can drop from here. Tevent, guys, 2 times a week for 2 weeks straight, so 4 kills per guild is really nice. Another thing that we got with this update is a change to our weekly missions. So if we go to weekly missions, right now the rewards on top are the same, but we do have additional loots. Receive dimensional trial completion rewards. So if you do 3 dimensional trials, you are getting 12 Nebula Conquest chest guides. That is freakishly huge. 12 chests only doing dimensional trials 3 times. And my guildies tested it yesterday, because this is the day after the update actually, but I didn't have time. You can just do the tier 1s. You don't need to do tier 5 or 7 or the highest that there is. You can just go in there, do the tier 1, and then do it 3 times to be able to get those 3 or those 12 chests, right? And then if we scroll further, dynamic events player kills and assists. Again, 15 assists or kills for, if I go do a dynamic event, I will be going in there as a healer. So me getting kills is highly unlikely, right? But these are weekly, so you have a week to actually get 15 assists. So even if you don't like doing PvP, just going into a Dominion, going into a random party, and trying to assist your party to get a couple hills, 15 definitely is not a lot to actually, again, get 12 Nebula Conquest chests. So that's 24, guys. Conquest chests from Nebula that is in the weekly mission this week. So the rest is all the same, as you can see. So the rewards are the same. But yeah, definitely worth going for. And while we are talking about the Nebula, because there was an update, that also means that we, of course, got more coins, right? So if you go check out the Ornate coins, do not forget that right now in the Ornate coin shop, where the hell is it? You also have monthly 15 Nebula Conquest chests, guys. So right now, as I have 60, I'm definitely gonna pick one up. Because yesterday I picked up 11 And I finally got, I finally got my Biz necklace, guys, from Nebula. It's the Endurance, Magic Defense, Max Health, and Collision Resist. So my Collision Resist right now is at 1,200 for my PvP builds. They're really, really nice. No longer pushes and pulls, or not as much anyway. So a lot of Collision Resist from there. So yeah, picking up those rewards, definitely useful, guys. Make sure you do not miss out on those weekly rewards. Do not miss out on the 24 Nebula chests that you can obtain to get your Biz Nebula gear from there, right? So yeah, really, really easy. So right now, the best potion that we have, a regen potion that we have, is the Rare Recovery Crystal, right? So if we go to our contract coin merchant Agatha here, we've got now 4 new recipes in here. They are 3,000 a pop for the recipe, so it is a pretty expensive recipe. But a precious recovery crystal, precious max health recovery crystal, health regen crystal, and precious dual recovery crystals, guys. So I cannot see what they actually do. There is a title on it, but I cannot really see what they do. Where we can see that is, of course, with the oven, because that's where we do our cooking, right? So if we go all the way down and then a little bit back up, here we go. So yeah, here, precious recovery crystals, guys. We need rare recovery crystals, so 5 of them. We need polished crystals and the precious Rubixes. So usually you use these precious Rubixes, then precious Talons we got here, Emirates here, and we've got precious Marins here. I got 1,020, guys. So what we usually use these for is just selling, because they're worth, especially with the Rubixes, they're worth a lot of money. As you can see, one sells for 288. That's how a lot of people are getting their Solent in the game, just selling all the Rubixes. Right now they do have, and I can even set it to the Rubik's ore. Okay, that's pretty cool. So I can set it to the precious Talons as well. Okay, that's nice. So you can pick which ones you have, and then you can pick what. Okay, that's really, really good. That's really, really good. So what do they do, guys? So a precious crystal infused with energy of life immediately restores a set amount of health when used. Health recovery 4,800. Right now, we basically have rare recovery crystals for 2,400. It's double. Okay, so the first one gives a 4,800 instantly. The second one, 2,400 plus 8% of your max health. Calculated on 30,000 health, guys. Like that is... tanks are gonna be around 40. An average DPS is gonna be between 20 and 30, I would say. So I'm calculated on 30,000. Like a mid HP that you... Well, I think a lot of people can build towards. Like, it's not gonna be that hard to get 30,000 health right now in tier 2. So that is gonna be 2,400 plus 8% of 30,000 is another 2,400. So it's basically gonna give you 4,800, the same as this one. So I'm not really sure why there would not, why you would, it's 4,800 for this one, 4,800 for this one. Now the precious health regen is 600, and then 2% of 30,000 is another 600. But it's every second for 5 seconds, so that's gonna be what, 6 times 5? That's gonna be 3,000 plus 600. So this is only gonna heal you for 3,600. So you're missing out on 1,200 healing, guys. Now I'm not really sure how it has 1 minute. Okay. This one is 1 minute as well, and this one is 1 minute as well. So there's no lower timing. So you're getting less healing for this one than you get for both of these, right? And then the last one is 2,400 health regen, but also 800 mana recovery, guys. And this is actually pretty good because there's a lot of DPS that do burn out a lot of mana instantly. This one is an overall that everybody can use. This one is one that will be useful for tanks mostly that go over 30,000. Else you're gonna get the same amount for this one. And then the mana one, well, you can pre-pot. Like you can do your opener, your buffs, then use your mana recovery potion, do your nuke, and then use your mana recovery potion again, right? To kind of level it out on the mana that you're using. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do this one. It basically gives the same amount, but I'm still getting more mana back. I'm not sure. Right now, polished crystal is more of a concern than the gems, actually. But yeah, we got 4 new recipes, guys. So for me, like I said, I think I'm not really sure yet which one I'm gonna buy. The Mystic Keys. That's what I am definitely gonna buy right now. And there we go, guys. That was the update of the 12th of June that we had. Next week we have an additional update that is gonna launch with daily logins, as far as I can see. And then it also says something about abyssal contracts or abyssal currency crafting. I have no idea what they mean with that. We'll have to see when that happens. So yeah, for now, I'm gonna keep myself busy with some more codexes, and then next week, well, we basically can look into what they mean with that, look into the daily login that we get. Then the week after that, guys, it is raid week. We are getting our 12-man raid. Really looking forward for that one. For now, I'm gonna wrap up this episode here, guys. If you want to see more of my Let's Play here in Throne and Liberty, or any content that I might release from this game or any other game that I might be playing on my channel, just hit that subscribe button. It would always help out a lot. I do hope you enjoyed this episode, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.